Man, if you're coming over from that other one, that really trips my trigger. That happened the night before last, too. I'm not sure. It happened the other night, too. The other night, it let me come back to it, though. And tonight, it closed it out. I'm pissed. We got all them people in there, and it disconnects. And I have no clue why, because if it was my data, it wouldn't come back on. So why is it doing that? Yeah, sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. It happened the other night, too. That's the second time that's happened out of a week and a half. I'll just be cruising along, and it'll disconnect me, and then it'll say, try again, but nothing happens. Last time it let me resume. This time it did not. It just booted me off. Nope. Yes, why is that, Sniper? That's bullcrap. First I thought, okay, maybe it is the data, but then if the data was out, it wouldn't have let me get back on. But it's starting to make me mad. I actually was gonna get a Starlink. I have a Wi-Fi hotspot. I just haven't had time to figure it out yet. We're gonna have to do that definitely tomorrow, though, because that can't keep happening. That's definitely a bug we got to work out ASAP. Like I said, it's kind of new. It just happened the night before last for the first time. But I actually looked into a Starlink. I just can't afford $165 to $185 monthly. That's a little high for me. That's almost my damn electric bill. All right. But yeah, they have a Starlink Mini that goes in your car. But I got something, it's called Silos Hero. And another guy that does this, that's what he uses. That's why I got it, figuring it works for him. But I don't have it in here yet. Like I said, that's only the second time that's happened. And like Sniper said, it seems like once I cap, it crashes. Like, what the hell? But my apologies, guys. I feel bad. And I'm mad. I went from what, 80 people to 11? Something like that. Bullcrap. I call bullcrap. But I'll be right back. All right. Did you guys see that girl? She fighting with her man or something. She said, we're still waiting on an order. But yeah, man, I am bummed. I don't even have a description on there or anything because I was in a hurry to put it back. What the hell? I need to talk to an IT guy because this crap is crap. I'm so mad right now. I went from like 80 people to 12, and I don't even have any descriptions in there or anything because I tried to restart it while I was driving. Grrr. All right, both of these orders have drinks, so I need to not forget them. And the one in the front is in the freight. But yeah, guys, that's so bull crap. I'm gonna have to let it go though, and hopefully it don't happen again. But we are getting that Wi-Fi in here ASAP. Oh well. All right, let's see. We are going 3 minutes. Love that. And then I tried to, like, last time it did that, it let me come back after a minute. But this time I tried to figure out how it let me come back and it just ended up closing it. I'm like, no. So unprofessional. Just when I thought we had the kinks worked out, we get new kinks. Where the hell are we going right now? Sometimes I just don't know. Guys, I'm telling you. I'll be right back. Flip you around because I don't know where we're going right now. I don't think the GPS knows. Oh, it took me in a back way. Which I didn't even know you could get in back here through there. I do now. Question is, which one of these bad boys is it? Ta-da! It actually has the same address as me, number-wise. Kind of funny. Alright, so she's in the back, so she is the back drink. This one got a lot, too. I'll be right back, guys. What is this? Alright, so that takes care of that one. Is it lagging again? Let me see what that said while I'm sitting here. Ugh. I bet you it's me. Something's happening on my end, I think. Alright, so that was the first part of that. The next one, we're going back into Ohio again. Like I said, that speedway likes to take us downtown and into Ohio. And that's why I kind of go up the strip a lot. But at this point, at this time of night, we take what we can take. Because there's only so many on a Sunday night this late. But yeah, that one chick in the one store, she was fighting with her boyfriend. She's like, why don't you get out of my house and go ahead and call him. I think he's threatening to call the cops. She was sitting in her car, and then she went in the store talking on the phone, mad as hell. I'm like, oh shit. And this is why I'm single. Alright, let me flip you around. Anybody that was on the last stream, I apologize. I don't know what's going on with that. That's the second time that's happened when we get a whole bunch of people on. I'm going to Monday get the Wi-Fi hotspot in here and hope that never happens again. That's only the second time that's happened though. And like Snipe said, it seems like when I get to that many people in the chat, it happens. But it's ticking me off. Oh, this one says Ohio and Mairie, but it's really only 3 minutes from here. Up the hill. Yeah, I'm not complaining, Sniper, but I think everybody smokes weed. Every place I go to is high as hell, or I smell it big time. I'm like, dang, guys. It's night of the weed smokers. And late night munchy DoorDashers, that's what it is. I ain't mad at him. I like me a frozen Reese cup out the freezer. That's the best munchie ever. You heard it here first. Alright, let's see. 2 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead once I make this turn and flip you guys. But yeah, I'm mad. I don't even have any descriptions or anything in this one. And that's a mistake. But hold on. Because we are almost there. I remembered the drink last time. I gotta remember the drink this time. Night, DJ. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Alright, so we are about there. thought we fixed this guy. Quit playing. I think we are right here. I'm trying to see the address on that. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna pull on the side just because I'm already at the stop sign. Can't really just pull at the stop sign. Alright, car's in park. Check, check. Be right back, guys. Alright, we already got another one coming in. That's crazy for a Sunday night. But it's upside down. It's $13 for 14 miles. Where's it going, though? That's the question. Oh, yeah, it wants me to go out to Hubbard and get it. But then it's taking me back to my hometown. And we are close to Hubbard. I'm taking it, guys. I'm taking it. Typically I wouldn't, but because I don't know that might be the last, and we're in downtown, which is a hop and a skip and a jump over to Hubbard, and then the order is coming back this way, so that's why I decided to take it, because I was not going to. Until I seen, okay, we're going to Hubbard, we're kind of there, not really, but it's coming back this way. So if it was going further that way to like Youngstown or out to Hubbard, I wouldn't go. But because we're already almost to the like highway to go there, we are. Typically, I don't like an upside down order, but it was almost even. I don't even like an even one. But, like I said, this could be the last order before it completely drops off. Oh, it'd help if I turn you guys around. You don't want to look at me all night. I keep doing that. But I am so mad about that chat, guys. I said I need to leave it behind me, and I'm having a hard time doing so. Kind of mad about it. Alright. Especially because I couldn't put in all the details I normally do, because I was trying to hurry up and get back on while I was driving down the road. Crap. Yeah, I almost didn't. I almost hit decline just because it was a little bit upside down and it was going to Hubbard. I don't like to come out here, especially if it was going, the delivery was further that way. Then it's a way longer trip back. But because we're just going there and coming back this way anyway. Oh my gosh, what is that? I don't even know what that is. Whatever it is, I've never seen it there before. Alright, so we're 6 minutes right now to Hubbard. And this is where I said is like Truck World, where they stay open all night for the truckers. Oh, that Why is there a car sitting up here? Is that another cop? What's the speed limit? Okay, he's finally going. But yeah, anybody that was on that last live, I'm sorry. My apologies. Me and technology don't get along as it is. Okay, we've only got 5 minutes now. Now that I have this started, I don't even think I can edit it once I'm still to add in stuff, but it just is what it is at this point. So right here you can kind of cruise. Somebody added me a $2 tip. Whoop whoop. Cha-ching. Right here you can kind of cruise, but when you come into Hubbard, you got to slow your roll or they will get you. Luckily, I already know that. And you guys want to hear something funny? Not funny? Funny, not funny? We redid the stream and my chat is not vanishing. For the first time in how many nights on a mistake, it's not vanishing. I just noticed. Because I'm like, oh, I'm not even looking down at the other chat anymore. I'm looking up at that one that I can read better. And it's not vanishing on me. I did nothing. But yay, I'd like it not to vanish. Right now we only have 2 minutes. Right here's where I gotta start watching my roll here. Slow my roll. To 45. 50. That's 50 to me. 45 means 50 to me. 55 means 60. But this is, yeah, like the all you can, or the open 24 hours truck stop. There's like a Flying J, a Denny's, a Waffle House, McDonald's, a Truck World. I don't think Truck World stays open anymore though. Since COVID, there are some things that haven't. That were 24 hours that aren't anymore. Like our Walmart used to be 24 hours. It isn't anymore since COVID. It never returned to 24/7. Which makes me mad because I'm a night owl, and especially when I was working at the bar, there were many times that I would get out of the bar at 3:34 in the morning and need to grab something, and I'd just run to Walmart on my way home so I didn't have to go out the next day to go get it. Alright, so we are here. I might have to pee in here, guys. Probably smart if I did. Ooh, Shamrock Shakes. Alright, I am here. I missed some stuff here. Nope, not the police. The pandemic. Yeah, the pandemic. Lots of stuff. Like Truck World, they used to be open all night for the truckers. It's like a sit down and eat restaurant. And I don't even think they are anymore. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Anybody new to the chat, say hey, tell us where you're watching from, and take a second and like and subscribe. Love you long time. All right, so we had to make a decision in there. The order was ready, but they were out of Sprite, and I called to see if he wanted something other than Sprite. I got no answer, so I texted. I got no answer. We called again. We got no answer. So the workers said, Pam, that we could either refund it or just give them a Coke. At least they got a drink, and then if they want to refund it through DoorDash, they can refund it through DoorDash. So that's what we decided to do. I don't know what I should have done, but we got him a Coke instead. Next time, maybe answer your phone. All right. Especially if you watch your app and you see your Dashers at the place and you get a phone call from a number. I don't know if it says DoorDash or not, but what the heck? I tried. All right, so now we're going back to where we came from. Oh, I think I got a Pepsi in here, I hope. Whoever said that, you're probably right. It is that night tonight. Everybody's smoking. Just cracked the Pepsi. I don't even got to look at the GPS for this one because I know my way back. And we're kind of where it's going to. About you earlier. I said, where's Pam? I'm glad you found me because I don't have no hashtags or nothing, no description, nothing on this one. I might have put a thumbnail, but that was it. And because we crashed, and I was in a hurry to get it back on, so I didn't lose everybody. I lost everybody anyway. And I was driving down the road when I was trying to do it. I didn't lose everybody. I still got 23 of y'all. 22 of y'all. I know you are, girl. I think you have been for a minute. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, next time. It's just frustrating. That was probably a record that we had in here. I think it was up to 80. See? Oh crap. We just lost the live stream, Pam. I had to restart and lost everybody. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm hoping having the mobile Wi-Fi in the car is going to help. I'm definitely figuring that out tomorrow before I come out, and if I don't get it figured out, I ain't coming. So I'm gonna try my hardest. To figure it out. I think I just gotta scan the, what is it, QR code, and then I have to pay for the monthly fee, which I think is like 85 to 100, which high, but still cheaper than Starlink. But if it keeps that from happening again, then it's worth it. And it's supposed to be an extra power bank too, so we'll see about that. I thought I was going to get a chance to look at it last night when I had the baby, but when she passed out, she gets my hands are full with her. She's crawling. She's not walking yet, but she's in the grabby stage. And she's going to grab everything that she knows she's not supposed to have, and she's going to try to do it very fastly before you can stop her. And most of the time I have everything out of her way, but man, she's fast. So anyway, by the time she passed out, I watched a little bit of TV and I passed out. When she's awake, there ain't much that I can do other than watching her. And you know babies, anything they can find, they're gonna put it in their mouth. And all the toys in the world, and she wants the remote, my phone, the Kleenex. But that's all babies. You can forget buying Christmas toys, guys. Just give them a box and those 3 things. They're gonna pick the box and the remote over them toys every time. She's so cute though, guys. So we call giving kisses umas, because you know when you go to like kiss somebody, you go mwah, mwah, mwah. So we call them umas, and she'll grab my face and kiss my forehead. Oh crap. And she got my cold too. I felt bad. She didn't get it last night. When she came yesterday, she had it from when I watched her last week. Remember I said I wasn't feeling good. She got my little cold. I felt bad, so she had the sneezels. Oh yeah. That's 2 days, Pam. You said your wrist, right? And mine's Thursday. I'm nervous too, girl. This will be the 4th time I'm put out this year. And my last medication was giving me mini stroke, so I haven't had any since we've changed it, which thank God, but I wouldn't even be doing it if that was still happening. And thank God, man, that shit was scary. I don't even know how to explain it to you guys. It's like my whole world just stops for like 2 minutes. And the first one, I went to work for 8 hours after. And I said to one of my customers, I said, I felt like I was having a stroke. But it went away, so I don't think it was a stroke, because it went away after like 2 minutes. And she said, no, Dana, you can have mini strokes that can lead to big strokes. So I finished my 8-hour shift and took myself to the ER, assuming that they were going to be like, you're good, send me on my way. And they're like, no, ma'am, you're going upstairs till at least Monday. I'm like, yay. Well, I have to be on them, sniper. Luckily, this one, I felt better on the other one, like energy-wise. This one I have more fatigue, but at least I'm not freaking stroking out. I have to be on it for, I think, 10 years. 5 to 10, but I think it's 10. Trust me, I don't like taking any medicine that doesn't need to be in my body. Like, I don't get the flu shot. I don't get the vaccines. Well, breast cancer is a hormonal thing. It grows by your hormones. And the medication stops my body from producing the hormones. Same thing with the shot I get every 3 months. So that kind of cancer needs the hormones to grow. So we're kind of like trying to make it so that it can't, if that makes sense. Now, if this medication starts doing what the other one was doing, we're just going to say we're not taking it. Yeah. I know a lady that also doesn't take it. I just know that I need to get my son through high school. So whatever I need to do that is what I'm going to do. And if that gives me a better chance at making another 5 years, that's where my head's at. And believe me, I know these doctors can be wrong. They were wrong for me. They were wrong for a friend of mine. They are definitely practicing medicine and making educated guesses. A biopsy is about the most that they can be right. Unless you've had a biopsy, I wouldn't take their word for nothing. But anybody new to the chat, feel free to say hey. I'm going to try to read some of these in a moment. We are 4 minutes away, guys. And then we are right back to my hometown, so that worked out kind of good. And if you happen to be on the earlier live stream, I apologize. Baby, I'm sorry. So Sharpsville is a place where everybody knows you don't drink and go through Sharpsville. I'm not drinking, but if there's any car in Sharpsville and they see you, they're probably going to follow you because they're bored. They are bored, guys. So we're going to make sure we're minding our P's and Q's here and going the speed limit. Oops. Oh, there he is right there, sitting in that parking lot right beside me. And pulling out behind me. What'd I just say? Here we go, guys. I'm about to get pulled over again. Did I call that or did I call that? I wonder if he's seen my dash. He's not behind me though. I wonder if he pulled out and went the other way and I'm talking shit. Maybe. I might be talking shit, guys. But Beetlejuice sure did Beetlejuice him. I do like DoorDash. I like it because I get pulled over in a certain area because they profile me, especially this time of night. Let's see. I do like DoorDash because of all the doctor's appointments I still have to go to and all of my son's sporting events. So I like the flexibility of DoorDash, that I can go be mom when I need to go be mom, and I can come out here and make money when I need to come out here and make money. That's why I'm doing this. kind of your own boss. And I like that about it. I can go home whenever I want to go home. I can come out whenever I want to come out. I can have road dogs with me. I can live stream. Alright, we are almost there. I missed a lot of these chats too, guys. I'm a night owl, so a little bit of a backstory. I've been a bartender for 25 years. I've closed a bar every weekend for the past 15. So my schedule is backwards. It's just what my body's used to. But I think we are here. I do believe. Let me see if I can see a number. Nope, that's not it. Is there another house? On the GPS it looks like that's it, but I'm gonna check the neighbors because the address is definitely wrong. I look healthier today. I looked tired last night, you said. I'm tired tonight. Alright, so now it says I passed it. I have no idea, guys. I'm about to call him in a second. I need to turn around, though. It says it's that corner one, unless it's an apartment. And one is the address on the one road, and the other is the address on this road. Let me see. If not, we're making a phone call, because where it's taking me. Now, does the front of the house say a different address? That's the question. No, there is no front of the house. Oh my god, it's this one over here, is it? I think this one's it. Let me look at the door picture. That helps so much too sometimes, guys. If you're not sure if you're at the right place, if you're new to doing this, look at the picture that the last dasher left. Oh yeah, see, now I know it's the right house. Just a little tip for the new guys. You old heads already know that. I'll be right back. Again, I like McDonald's because the drinks are in the bag. Love that. Be right back, guys. Alright, we've made $13.30 on that one, and we're up to $60.60. Take a minute to focus that. And this had an apartment, and one was a half. And the address on the DoorDash was not a half, but the picture was a half. But he'll find it either way. The doors are kind of right by each other. Not really. Kinda though. Like he don't gotta go far to get it. And I kind of put it like in between the two. I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know. Who sings that? I have no clue. Our acceptance rate right now is 51%. We are still dashing. And being that what time is it? 1:44. Being that we are by my sheets, we're going to go sit up there for a minute, being that that's closest to where we're at. Although I think if they had an order right now, we'd be getting it already. Her name is Reason, Reasynn. And then her middle name is kind of after me. My middle name is Ray, R-A-E, Dana Ray. And then her middle name is Ray Lee. So Reason Ray Lee. I call her Reezy. Reezy peasy. I had to walk up a hill. That's funny. You could catch that I'm huffing and puffing. I was a smoker for 30 years, guys. Pack and a half, heavy smoker for 30 years. Rissa Kissa. So Rissa. Oh, why doesn't somebody say, hey, turn us back around? I've been forgetting that a lot tonight. Oh, come on. What the heck? The button's so sensitive. There we go. Typically, I would get another coffee, but not this late, not knowing if we're going to keep up with orders or not, because then I'll never be able to go to bed, which I probably won't anyway. I'll probably get my kid to school first. Oh, now it's disappearing again. What the heck is going on with YouTube? I wish I wasn't an amateur and I would know these things that's happening. Houses look like they're from the 1800s. Yeah, some of them look like old houses. Some of them are old houses. I don't know about that old. Maybe. I don't know. Did I run for my life? I think I average about 20 a day, or $20 an hour. A day, it just depends on how long I stay out. Right now, we are in Hermitage, PA. So we're just going to sit at this sheets for a minute, I guess, and chit-chat and see if anything comes through. I'd probably be better off going down to that speedway and sitting, but that's if I want to be down that way all night and to Hubbard and back all night. I don't know. I'm thinking they might drop off now. Remember last 2 nights about 2 And I don't know that we'll get a beer 30 because it's Sunday. Everybody's going back to work tomorrow. So I don't know about bar 30. But we'll see what happens. If not, I'm pretty close. Like I said, this is kind of my home sheets. If we were going to call it a night, this is where I'd want to call it from. Ugh. Hey, chat. Hey. My coat's like, bleh, choking. Okay. Let me see. I still have a pop, or I'd probably go in and get one, but I've got my trusty Pepsi. It's all about that. I think there's another DoorDasher sitting here. I think I met him already too. Oh, I hope it's not the one that's living in his car, though. It could be. We talked about him before. Anywho, what do we got going on? Let's see. Taco Bell. Oh, yeah. We do got another hour for Taco Bell, huh? Maybe I should work my way up there. That's probably not a bad idea. Oh, crap. Anybody new in the chat, feel free to say, hey! Tell us where you're watching from. Park up. What's that mean, park up at Taco Bell? But anybody new coming on, feel free to say, hey, where you're watching from, and take a second and like and subscribe. Okay, it's not the dude that I thought was living in his car, so yay for that. But I do believe it is another DoorDasher. I seen him earlier. Then I want to go home. Then I want to go to sleep. And I can't. It has nicotine in it. If you didn't know, a blunt wrapper has nicotine in it. Oh, my ear's ringing real quick. That's weird. But yeah, I think we are gonna, I kind of want to see what I missed in here real quick. If it would, let me fix this one, because this one's disappearing on me again. And this one is still on my last live. So we started tonight at 300, that Pepsi's coming out, sorry. We started tonight at 303. So that's 7 is 10, 20, 30, wait a minute. 31, 30, 29, 28. So 28 subscribers so far tonight. You guys are amazing. Did I do my math right? I think so. All right, let me see what I missed here real quick, and then we'll go up there, see what happens. Because that'll give me Taco Bell and probably Speedway orders. I just don't care for downtown. Alright, where's it at? Alright, now we got it. I get the chat back on here. On this other phone. Let's see what the heck I missed. I missed a whole lot earlier, though. I can't go that far up. Doctors are all quacks. I believe that. I've figured out things that they didn't figure out. And I'm like, why am I the one pulling myself off of this medication? I don't know. Crazy. Anyway. Cool camera angle. Alright, let's see. I'm not a real big drinker. Every once in a great while, I'll get in the mood. But then I have like 2 beers and I'm ready to party because I'm a lightweight. 2 beers and I'm like, oh, I'm having a good time. But congratulations on being sober. I'm on a year and 2, January, February, a year and 2 months not smoking cigarettes. Like I said, I smoked a pack and a half for 30 years. That's why I was huffing and puffing up that hill still. It has gotten better though. I used to like have a smoker's cough a little bit. I still do kind of, but not as bad. I used to have more wrinkles too, but I think that's the stuff I use on my face plus not smoking. But yes, congratulations, Sniper. That is a big accomplishment. Good. All right, I'm going to drive my booty up the street. I just figured we'd stop here first for a minute, being that it was closest to where we were. I think there's ice all over the parking lot. Something's all over the parking lot. I'm not sure what. But, all right, let me flip you around before I start going. I should, wait, well, before we go, let me see if there's a way that I can, so yeah, I don't think I can really edit stuff too much while I'm in there, so I guess it just is what it is for tonight. Alright. On the road again. I just can't wait to get back on the road again. I don't know what that is. So yeah, I will be back out tomorrow, guys. At some point. I do want to mess with that Wi-Fi thing first. But I want to try to get out a little bit of daylight tomorrow, like, so maybe like 5. Because tomorrow starts a new week. So we got a whole lot of work to do. But I do want to do a couple day dashes for you guys. I'm always out here like 2 in the morning. And then Tuesday I'll be back out as well. And then Wednesday might, I haven't decided yet. It might be another like 11 o'clocker. Just because I might go to bingo again. But I might also go, I'm going either Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. We'll put it that way. I'm not sure which one yet. The one place I like better, because like I said, I go to play the tickets and I tear their tickets up there. I hit there. The other place, I could have every holding ticket in the house and still not win. So it'll probably be Wednesday. People DoorDash this late. Yeah, well, right about now is when they pretty much quit coming. That's why we're driving somewhere. And we're only going to sit there. They close in an hour. So we're not even going to sit there very long. And that's probably it for tonight. On the weekends, you get a bar 30, which is like $2.30. So after bar 30, then it drops off, dies out. But I don't think bar 30 is on a Sunday because everybody works tomorrow. But we're about to find out, I guess. As far as dashing, actually, like going on dashes, I would say 3 maybe's been the latest, but we've definitely sat in a parking lot and chatted till like 6:30 a.m. but started running orders again at 5. And that was just because I finally had so many people in the chat that I couldn't go home. If everybody else was staying, I was staying. And did. Everybody did, and so did I. We just did like a 2-hour chat session. I am in Pennsylvania, small town Pennsylvania, about an hour from Pittsburgh. And anybody new coming on, feel free to say hey, where you're watching from. New York City. Somewhere I've never been, but I also don't think it's very far from me either. I want to say like maybe 6 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours. But I don't think I could take the fast pace of a city. Especially like a big one like New York City. The hustle and bustle. I think it would stress me out. And then you go like down south and everybody's so slow. They ain't in a hurry to do nothing in the south. Hey, Texas. Let me see. Sierra. I lived in Texas for a month 23 years ago before I had my first kid, who's now 23. I lived in near Dallas, Fort Worth, in a place called Corinth. But I liked it there. It's hot as hell, but I liked it. Alright, so we're just gonna sit here now for a minute. I'm gonna go sit over here though, being that we're not waiting on an order. Alright. Because if the employees are coming out, I don't want to get them in trouble on camera. Anyway, yeah, I remember I used to like to lay out in the sun and get a tan. Now I wouldn't, but I remember laying out with my sister there, and man, you can only lay out for like 5 minutes. You start to feel your heartbeat, you better get in the air. You might not make it. But you know how like kids have those, they're called crazy daisies. It's like a flower you stick in the yard and hook the hose up to it and it goes all crazy. We had to use one of those to even be able to lay out. It's so hot there. Buffalo. That's cool. Let me see. So the knockoffs. But hey, listen, I've never owned an expensive bag in my life. I've always said if I'm spending $300 on a bag, it's a different kind of bag. I would never spend $300 on a purse. Ever. I don't care how much money I had. I don't think I would. Maybe. If I was rolling in it, if I was like a millionaire, I would probably. So I can't say I would never. But I guess, you know, you can do that when you have that kind of money. I'm at Taco Bell. I'm just facing the other direction. Because I didn't want the employees to see me sitting out here or catch them on camera coming out to smoke. Anyway. Yeah, I'm at Taco Bell right now. Didn't you tell me to go to Taco Bell? I was listening to you for once. For once. That needs to be a ticker. The times Dana listened. Tick. Okay. That's a long ride for coffee, Pam. Although I would like to see New York. I'd like to see New York at least once. We are in Pennsylvania, Tyler. That is my son's name too, by the way. I dash in live stream almost every night. I do take a night every now and again. I just took last night because I had a benefit to go to for a dear friend of mine's husband. And then right from there, I kept my niece overnight for my sister to go out and celebrate her birthday. So, and I said the other night, last year, my sister spent her 30th, a big birthday, spent her 30th birthday in the hospital with me for 8 hours while I had a procedure. So I wanted to make sure she enjoyed this year. It depends on how sore I am. Last time it was sore, but because, so I'm having, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'll kind of try to show you. So this here is a port. You can kind of see it, but not really. I've had it so long. It's right here. You can kind of see the scar right here. So there's a port right here. If I were to need chemo, which I didn't, they would put the chemo through there. So I've had a port now for a year for no reason. I have to go get it flushed every month. So we are getting that removed on Thursday. And the only reason it didn't, or that it hurt, it was sore the first time, but so they're sutured in, and I was so thin. Like, I'm thin now, but I've put on 45 pounds since then. I was tiny, guys. Anyway, I was so thin that the sutures were like, every time I moved, it felt like I was being poked by needles. And I'm like, what is poking me? What is that? So I called like the line, and they're like, I think that's the sutures. So finally, it's not painful anymore. So I'm not quite sure how much pain I'll be in, whether I'll be out Thursday night or not. Oh, I will not be out Thursday night because I'm not supposed to drive, I think, for 24 hours after anesthesia. So I probably will not be out Thursday night. But I don't always listen too, so I might. If I feel like I can, I might. Just depends. Hi, Skylar. But a lot of times, if I know I'm taking the night off, I'll tell you guys. Like, the night before last, I said, hey, I'm not coming on tomorrow. That's another reason I love doing this. Before, I worked every Friday, Saturday night. Everything that ever happens on a Saturday night. Birthday parties, weddings, I missed all of it for 15 years. And this, I go, oh, I get to go to a party because I can dash earlier if I want to, before the party. So, Or like you just make adjustments. Like if I know a snowstorm's coming, I'll stay out extra another day because I know I'm not coming out that day because I'm not coming out in the snow. So that's what I love about it. Again, the flexibility. I'm doing great tonight, Skylar. How are you? Yeah, we put it in. I tried to save myself an extra procedure of having to put it in. And I ended up costing myself another procedure anyway to take it out because I didn't need it. But they were so sure I had cancer in my lung. Like there was no way I didn't have cancer in my lung. So they placed it. And turns out I do not have cancer in my lung. I did have breast cancer though, and that's what the fear was, that it was breast cancer in my lung. So we had lung biopsies, and that was to determine whether it was lung cancer from smoking for 30 years or if it was breast cancer metastasized. I always say that wrong. Metastasized to my lung. Worst case scenario was the breast cancer to my lung. In that case, they say we're just going to prolong your life. And the words they used are, they don't really say you're dying. They say we're going to prolong your life. So in other words, we're going to keep you alive as long as we can. But worst case scenario is that one. But that's why I quit smoking cigarettes. Because I feel blessed to not have cancer in my lung. After smoking for 30 years, I'd be a dummy now. Especially because I already have it beat. And listen, guys, I never thought I could quit, ever. Ever. I never wanted to quit. I enjoy smoking. Even now. But I watched a good friend of mine go through lung cancer, be on a ventilator. Me going through 2 lung biopsies, one down my throat, one through my side. It keeps me from ever hitting another cigarette. Yes, and it's funny because I felt like I was being pushed to do something different. Maybe not necessarily this, but I have no regrets. Like I said, I went back to work and quit. I worked there for 15 years. And here we are. And maybe this is just what I'm supposed to be doing. And that's what I said to my sister. I feel like when the opportunity knocks, I'll know what it is. I'll know what I'm supposed to be doing. And I did run into a girl the other day, and I'm still going to contact her. But I ran into her Dollar General, and I was telling her what I was doing. And I don't know how it came up, but I was like, my dream job is labor and delivery. Like, if I could go back and do it all again and go back to school, I would love to be a labor and delivery nurse. And she was like, oh my gosh, I'm a doula, and we're hiring. And I was like, you don't have to go to school for that? And she's like, no, we train you. So that, I feel like, was my opportunity knocking. But I'm having such a blast doing this right now. And even if I did do that, I would continue to do this also. I think she said you only pick like 4 shifts a month for that. But that's something I would absolutely love doing. Watching life come into the world. Let me see. Yeah, I think I can get the super chats after the 500 subscribers, I think. I don't think I can get the ads until I have 3,000 valid watch hours, which the live streams help with that dramatically. The live streaming is the fastest way to gain watch hours. That's why we're out here live streaming every time I'm out here. When you read a book, a specific character, do you feel like you are in a movie? Huh? I don't think I understand that. Wait, let me reread it. When you read a book, do you feel like you are in a movie? Well, yeah, that's what sucked about this one is I didn't have time to put hashtags in and stuff. I was driving trying to just get it back on, and that was a mistake. But if I restart it now, I'm going to lose everybody now, and it's almost time we're going home. It just is what it is tonight. I'm still mad about that, though. Bull crap. It's bull crap, guys. What was I saying? Adderall for adults. Oh. Sniper, did it still make you that even on the new one? I think. I thought I would have had to redo it, but no, I don't think so. I don't know, buddy. I can't really answer that question. I don't know enough about it. Like I said, I try not to put anything in my body that doesn't gotta be there. But Thursday, I do plan on, oh, wait a minute. Don't talk about. Let's see. Yeah. That's what I thought too. But now I forget what I was about to say. Crap. I don't know. It's gone. I don't remember. Oh, I plan on Thursday after my procedure. I'm not going to come on live, but I am going to upload a video just to let you guys know I'm okay. That all is good. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Oh, here comes the Little Caesar truck. It says orders are 1 to 2 minutes. Every night, guys, it says this, and we know it's crap. That's so crazy because my son is Tyler K. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Monday. I'm thinking like 5 or 6. I try not to rush out right after my kids get home. We got an adult there, but I don't like to high and by. Oh, you know what? I think he actually has sports tomorrow. But still probably 5 or 6. I think he has weightlifting tomorrow, and he'll probably try to go to soccer. And we got track coming up. And then baseball. And then what? What's after baseball? Back into football, or no, football or soccer. And then back into basketball. We just ended basketball. But we do all of those things. And I love every second of it, all of it. I thought baseball was my favorite. I coached it for 4 years. So I think it's still got to be my favorite because of how involved I am. But, Soccer and basketball are becoming a close second. Super fun. And sports are different when it's your kids playing, man. And all the other kids you get to know, especially coaching. Like, I know most of the kids because I've coached them in baseball. So I'm one of those crazy soccer moms, baseball moms in the stands. Ah! Or baseball. I'm actually on the working the scoreboard and on the sideline. And Game Changer, man. Anybody operated Game Changer before? Had me. I did it, but I was all stressed out doing it. You got to do that shit fast. Yeah, fortunate. I'm not doing dialysis or nothing. Mine was for chemo that I didn't end up needing, which blessed. I'll take it. I'll take a port for a year as opposed to the alternative. Still blessed. But the whole point of putting it in was to save itself another procedure. And here we are with another procedure. And I'm scared. I'm scared they're wrong and they're going to have to put it back in. She is my half-sister. But we have 14 or 15 years. I'm 44. She just turned 31. I don't know. Yeah, there's some years. My kids have 10 years between them. I don't know what I was thinking. We are definitely done now, though. I couldn't have kids right now if I wanted to. And I'm too old to have kids at 44. They wanted me to they told me at 30 I was too old and to tie my tubes. Which I think 30 is a little young to tie your tubes. Especially if you haven't had kids yet. You might want them. I don't think 30's too old to have kids. 35, 40's pushing it, though. Yeah, you got to get on it, buddy. Your time's ticking, too. Think about it. You don't want to be 50 chasing a toddler. Alright. No, I don't, because I'm so, like, even to get, like, my nails done or my hair cut or an oil change, I walk in. I am not a scheduler or a planner. I am too spontaneous with everything else I got going on. So 9 times out of 10, I'm not scheduling it. But we might get there eventually. We might start eventually. I did the one day just to see if you get better orders, and I think you do. I think you get better orders when you're scheduled. Kind of like a fly by the seat of my pants. Well, 26, you get a little time yet. But I have learned that when I get on late night to go all the way to the last slot, like when it gives me time options when I want to quit, I've learned to go all the way to the last one, because if just in case I don't want to quit, sometimes if it ends me, I can't get back on because it's saying it's full. So I have learned that to like go to the last spot, and I can quit before that if I choose to. Where are you at that you're only getting one order? Because I live in a small town and I get more than one order. But I guess I deliver to several small towns. I guess if you think about it that way. Got the heat on, I'm sweating. Whew. But yeah, guys, we're not getting nothing. Let's see. Yeah, that's part of why I like doing this, though, and I don't think I could do it somewhere I don't know my like, I grew up here for 44 years. I know pretty much everywhere we're going. I pretty much know the area. And I feel like if I was outside of the area, I would be stressed out and frustrated, not knowing where I'm at. Just knowing myself. Here it's a little bit easier. I still get lost here, but it's a little bit easier than if I went somewhere else. I'm in the US. I'm in Pennsylvania. But abstract, yeah, maybe if you try a different area, like maybe a little bit outside of where you are, like a different zone, maybe. Like, I could go to a place called Niles. It's like a half-hour away. It's probably a little busier than here. But I just don't know it well enough that I don't want to stress myself out like that. Ah! Let's see. Yeah, we was killing it earlier, though. What'd you say, 85 people? Crazy. And that was in no time, too. As soon as we got on, kinda. Oh well, tomorrow's another day, I guess. And we still got half that right now. Anybody new to the chat, say hey. Tell us where you're watching from. Take a second, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. It helps me out, guys. So right now it's saying... Oh, see, it just kicked me off. Right now it's saying it's Peaky Pay. Let's see if it'll even let me again. My only option is another half hour, it says. Alright, it let me. But yeah, it's saying that it's busy. Oh, cool. Cool, Tyler. And the PA peoples. I forget what I was saying. That happens often too, guys. It's another medication side effect. I can't remember crap. So we are still looking for offers. Estimated 1 to 2 minutes, it says. Bull crap. When I got back on, it said Peaky Pay, busy, as we sit here. So I don't know why it does that, because that's totally not true. I mean, they're still paying an extra $1 if you can get an order, but it ain't busy. Well, let's see something real quick. I do want to get on a lot earlier tomorrow, though, and I'll probably go from 5 or 6 till 2 or 3 again. Because once I'm on here and I have all these people on here, it's hard to stop. It's addicting, guys. How do you go like, oh, thank you, 80, 100 people for being on here watching me, but I'm going to go home now. I can't do it. Like I said before, both of these things are addictive to me. The DoorDash is addicting because every delivery I hear, cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. One more, one more, one more, one more. Money in the bank, money in the bank, money in the bank. And the live streaming is addicting because of the subscribers you get every night. And even the likes and comments help me get into the algorithm more. We are a brand new channel, guys. I've never done this before, ever. I've never live streamed anything ever. And I've only been DoorDashing a month and 3 weeks. So we got 36 new subscribers already tonight. Our record is 80. We might have got that hadn't we have crashed earlier, being there that we're already at 36 tonight. We crashed earlier and lost half the chat. But still very impressive. Big heart for you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Umas for you guys. But I also feel bad when there's 42 people on here and I don't have an order to run. But it's kind of our questions and answers time, I guess. Chatting. Does that say gone or gan? I can't see that little. Man, my kids don't even call me mommy anymore. But hey, gone 4509. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, we've talked about multi-apping before. I do have Uber Eats on my phone ready to go. I do need to update my insurance just so if I had 14 days to do it a couple days ago, just so they don't kick me off. So I do need to update that. But it is ready to go on my phone. I have never ran any of those yet though. But at this, to be honest, guys, I don't think it matters at this time of night. If I was on 5 apps, I think we'd still be sitting here. It's just the time and the place right now. And most people here order DoorDash. There are some Uber Eats, but most of it is DoorDash. And I only know that from coming in and out of the places and talking to the other delivery drivers. They're all DoorDash. I think I met two Uber Eats, and the one was in Hubbard, but she was bringing it over here. And the other, but I do think they pay better. The one guy said he had a $50 order at Buffalo Wild Wings. We waited forever there though. And he's like, it was Valentine's Day. So I expected to wait a little, but we waited a long time. But he was like, I'm not unassigning it. It's like a $50 order. I'm like, oh, hell, I wouldn't either, buddy. We also tried to check out Spark, but I got to mess with the insurance with that, too. DoorDash was the easiest one. The easiest one to get on and go. I think I was set, ready to go in 5 minutes. Ready, set, go. You guys are amazing. I'm going to be at 500 in no time, guys. No time at all. We went from... I'm trying to think. The last 2 times, thank you, Pam. The last 2 nights we did 150 in 2 nights. Plus tonight is another 40. So we did almost 200 in late nights. And that's another thing, guys. Another reason why these past couple times have been 11 o'clock at night, because I get more people on late night. It's weird. Like during the day, everybody's in the hustle and bustle of their day at work and dinner and their extracurriculars. And like, I feel like I get more people on when people are home for the night owls, sitting at home, chilling out. And I could be wrong. It could just be when I got into the algorithm and I started coming out at that time. It could be a coincidence, but we'll see tomorrow. When I come on at 5 or 6 tomorrow, we'll see. But I think I get the most people at 3 o'clock in the freaking morning. The night owls like me. Hooty hoo. Hoot hoot. But yeah, I'm thinking another, what? We only have 160 to go. So I'm thinking 2 nights, 2 more nights we might be there, 3. Crazy. It's crazy, guys. Add that to the crazy ticker. I was saying the other night, I was watching these videos back. I think that's crazy is my saying. That's why I said we're going to have a ticker that says how many times Dana says crazy. Or that's crazy. There's a few people I know, I have always said that they have, what do you call them? Like catchphrases? Like one guy I know, he says, not for nothing, not for nothing. Another guy I know says, long story short, all the time. Another guy I know says, to be honest with you. I think mine is, that's crazy. Oh, yes, I try to keep up with the chat. We're trying. Unless I'm driving. If I'm driving, you gotta wait till I stop at a stop sign, red light, get there, pick up. Because I try to be safe driving. A DoorDash streamer. Yeah, we're sitting here. No dashes. We were, not currently. And hey, that's okay. Stoners are cool. Welcome to my chat. North COU, what is that? Then hi, what's that say? Ryman? Just told Michael, hello. We are having a good night. Oh, see, yeah, I think Uber Eats pays better. For sure. They have, I think, quests. Somebody was explaining it to me the other day, where DoorDash has Peaky Pay, Uber Eats has quests, and you make like whatever it is, you do so many deliveries, you get a like incentive bonus, I think. Most of you that multi-app already know. I don't. I haven't done it yet. And wow, what I'm watching is behind. I wonder if you guys are behind, because mine is. No, it's not busy this time of night. That's why we're sitting here. The last order, I kind of felt like that it might drop off. That's why we took it. And this time of night, we've just been sitting here chit-chatting, because I don't get to chit-chat much while I'm out dashing. And if everybody else is staying on, I'm staying on. But chances are we're not going to get another one we might get a bar 30 right now. But doubtful. I don't even think any bars stayed open this late here. Over the weekend, we get a bar 30. Rush. So I doubt we'll be getting another one. Maybe, but I doubt it. See? used to be a shot girl many, many years ago. And man, did I sell the hell out of some shots because of those incentives. We had like 20 on a tray, and after the 5th tray, you got $5 per tray, but before that, it was $1. So I would make sure I got through them first 5 trays real quick. I'd sell a whole tray to one person. I'm like, 20 bucks. And back then I used to say, man, I should have sold houses or cars for a living, because I can sell the hell out of some shots. Yeah, I personally wouldn't be comfortable with giving people rides. Maybe just because I'm a female, I don't know. To me, that'd be like picking up a hitchhiker. Dangerous. See, that's awesome. And I don't know that I don't know. I could probably, I don't know that I could sell anything, but like I don't have that. A friend of mine, he could sell ice to an Eskimo. I don't have it like that. I don't know. I was young then too, though. I had a whole drawer called my before children drawer that I never wore again after I had children. Again, I was a shot girl, so I wore like backless shirts and tight pants and out there shaking my ass. There's another dasher over there because he just sat over there. Now he's leaving. Maybe he got an order, but he just straddled the same medium that I did in that one short. That was funny. I sold hose, not my body. Oh my gosh. I can't read that. Let me see. Yeah, I call that bar 30. But I don't think we're going to get one because it's Sunday. During the week, we might get a bar 30, but I don't think Sunday. People are getting ready to start their new week of work. Although I know several people that drink and get up and go to work every day. Functioning. I cannot. I drink and I need like 2 days to recover. Like I said, after 2 beers, I'm feeling wonderful. Lightweight. No. That's hilarious. Because I really thought you meant hose. I thought you were being funny. That's funny. He said, sorry, my typing sucks. Ah. That's great. We got 41 tonight, guys. And for us losing the stream earlier, that's crazy. Again, another crazy tick, 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 tick. We're definitely figuring out the mobile hotspot tomorrow. It's supposed to be mobile Wi-Fi, I think. We're definitely going to figure that out tomorrow. But by the end of the week, I hope to figure out the tickers also. Hopefully. But that's a whole nother thing. You got to stream through something else to YouTube. I have no clue how to do that, but we're going to try to figure it out. My favorite food, I don't know. I am a steak and potato girl. Like if I'm going out to eat, I want a steak and potato. Smother with mushrooms and give me a loaded baked potato with cheese and butter, sour cream, bacon. Listen, guys, I've worked in a bar for 25 years. I might have been hit on once or twice or 5,000 times. And here's a tip. Probably, how do I want to say this? 9 times out of 10, you're never taking the bartender home. Just saying. She's so busy. She probably, whatever you said went in one ear and out the other, and she never thought about it again. Unless you were like a regular that hangs out every night and when it's dead and shit, save your breath. You must got good game then, because 9 times out of 10. There's a story of a, oh, what was his name? John Byros, I believe. He was a regular at a bar. Regular, was there all the time, which is why the bartender felt safe enough to take him home. She took him home. Was never seen again, but they found pieces of her body all over his residence. Crazy. Another tick. No, 1 out of 10. There is a slight chance, but 9 times out of 10, she wants to go home and relax. She just did 9 hours of running her ass off. And like I said, most of the time when you guys are hitting on us, we're too busy. Like, we're like, oh, hey, thanks, and here's your beer, and be on your way. On to the next guy. If you work at a busy bar. Like I said, if you're somebody that's at the bar sitting there all night and it's dead, that might be a little bit of a different story. You get to know each other. A little different. Where are you at, Moxie man? Yeah, I haven't seen Platinum yet. One day this week, I do want to take everything though, so I can see it for once. We're going to have a day, just one day, I think, that we're going to run everything, regardless. Just because I'm curious if the orders are actually better or not. And I think I'm going to try to figure out how to take you guys into the store with me somehow. That you're like looking at me shopping, but kind of like maybe down, because I don't want to put other people up in it. I don't know. Or maybe we'll have you like down looking at the shopping cart or something. I don't know. But I haven't been taking shop orders because I don't want you guys sitting out here too long waiting on me. Less than 5%. Well, how are you silver at less than 5%? I have to be 50 to be silver. And I feel like when I get to silver is when it sends me crap orders, because I feel like it thinks I don't want to mess up my status, that it'll start sending me the crap. Like, hey, we know you just got to silver, so we know you really don't want to take these. But let's see. If you really don't want to mess it up, you might. I gotta pee, guys. This place closes in 10 minutes. So, I'm gonna pull up and pee. Like I said, we're kind of acquainted here. I'm here like all the time. I think I come to this Taco Bell more than anywhere. We get more orders out of here than anywhere. But I'm gonna pee. I will be right back. I'm gonna even flip you so you can look at the building. But anybody new to the chat, feel free to say hey, where you're watching from. We currently don't have any dashes. We've been hanging out waiting for a while. We're really just sitting here chatting. I doubt we'll get any more. But if you get a second, go hit the like and subscribe button, please. It helps me out a ton. We're trying to get to 500. Which we are still a ways away. But we will be there in no time. Alright guys, I'll be right back. I didn't get to read that, but that's okay because I trust you, buddy. Yeah, right. I put hours in, guys. Like, I think the other night we were out here for almost 9 hours. I'll be right back, guys. Should go to Sheetz and grab myself something to eat before I go home. What did I eat earlier? Just think if I had leftovers, what the hell did I eat? Oh, I know what I ate. I didn't eat very much. I ate at Bingo. I ate zucchini sticks with ranch, and they're pretty good, actually. They were like a thin zucchini, breaded zucchini. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, guys. Taco Bell's getting ready to close. And I'm hungry. I'm gonna go home and be hungry. Definitely don't want to cook nothing at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to drive to Sheetz. I'm going to keep the live on, though. I'll probably keep it on until I get home. If we get an order, we get an order. But if anybody's on waiting for me to get an order, chances are probably slim right now. Unless we get one out of Sheetz, but we'll see. I'm going to go get myself something. Trying to think about what it is I want. I think it's between, you guys help me maybe vote. What should I eat? It's between if anybody hasn't seen this pothole yet, it's a big one. I'm going to try to straddle it. Nope. Nope. So anyway, it's between a steak, sandwich with a toasted bun with provolone, mayonnaise, and Italian dressing. Or macaroni and cheese bites with ranch and hot sauce. Or I like a nacho sometimes, but I'm not always guaranteed that the tortilla chips are very fresh. I've gotten it once or twice where they weren't. I'm like, this is just garbage. Or we could get another salad. Salad was pretty good. What else? We had a hot dog the other day. I don't want a hot dog. I might get the steak again. It wasn't bad last time. I ate it with you guys in the car last time. What else do I like from there? I can't even think. There's a lot to choose from too. I don't think I'd ever get like a burger or anything from there though. People do though. I think they're good. I don't think I want a burger from there. They have them though. They call everything's called like a bagel would be called a schmagel because it's from Sheetz. I don't think a burger is though. I'm trying to think. What else do they call the Sheetz logo? I don't know. But yeah, right now we're just driving back to Sheetz. I'm gonna get myself something to eat. I'm probably gonna take my butt home. To do it earlier, he was a bit rude. Huh. I know there's at least 3 dudes out there doing this. The one started like a little bit right before I did, I believe, because I remember getting onto his and him saying, oh, the chat's finally picking up. I knew it would be slow at first. So it was like one of the first nights his chat started picking up that I got on and watched. And then the other guy has a ton of people watching. He's got like 7,000 subscribers. He's been doing it a while, I think. And then I think there's another newer guy too. Before, I thought it was my own bright idea. Like I said, I thought of it because my mom watches a guy cut grass. And I was like, well, shit. If people watch a guy cut grass and a guy power wash, they'll surely watch me DoorDash and drive around my small town. So I thought it was my own genius idea. It was not. Because then I go on YouTube and I'm like, okay, is anybody live DoorDashing? And they sure are. We are back at Sheetz. Back at Sheetz, guys. What? Hey, Snipe, could you tell Dana good night, please, for me? Good night, Pam. Did I miss it? I'm sorry. Good night, Pam. I'll chat at you later. That was probably while I was in peeing, huh? see, this place is dead as dead can be. And I still won't park in the handicap. See? I've been on 28 days and I have almost 400. I did a live, I had 2,000 views almost. See? My last two were 1,500. Yeah, we got out here late. It stays okay till about 2:33, depending on what night it is. Here, I'll flip you guys around to me real quick. Maybe. Let's see. Are you also door dashing? Oh yeah, you might be one of the guys I've seen actually. I'm gonna have to look at your picture better. Yeah, but I think I might have seen, you might be one of the ones I'm talking about actually. Oh, so it's not you. Oh. Well, you can talk to us, Christian. I can't even see that. Like, where's my magnifying glass, guys? This other phone, not as big. The other one, I could see it. I think I lost it. Guys. I don't know. But what are you doing lives of? Like, what are you doing while you're live? Oh, you just chat live. It's just like an open chat. See, I'm also considering doing... I do not. Got you. I'm a homebody. Like I said, I worked the bar Friday and Saturday, but that was my social life. I've been a mom for 23 years. I'm a homebody. Unless I'm out here work, but this is working. But if I'm not working, I'm at home. I don't mind being alone. I'm used to it. But I was gonna say something. What the hell? What were we talking about? Oh, about sitting here chatting. Yeah, after the orders die off, before live stream, when they would die off, I would get home. With the live stream, we chat some. I don't get to chat a whole lot while I'm dashing and driving. I try to keep up with it as much as I can. But, before this, I would just go home. But dang it, I was going to say something. Dana, I have to go to the bathroom. I went potty. Shit. Oh, I remember. Once I have this mastered, I thought I had all the glitches out, but we crashed the last 2 times when we had a bunch of people on. So I don't know what that's all about. I'm hoping the Wi-Fi, the mobile Wi-Fi helps that. But eventually, I'm going to start another channel that is linked. That is where cancer patients or survivors can come chat and tell their story and what they've been through and all that, because it's nice to talk to somebody that's been through some of this stuff, I think. And a lot of people don't have somebody to talk to. A lot of women don't have somebody to talk to. Like, I was at home with my kids all the time. I can't talk to my kids. I can't cry in front of my kids. You know what I mean? So I think we might end up doing that and kind of like link them to each other, because I am a breast cancer survivor. Yay. Did you have a mastectomy of both, right, left, or a double? Who's open at this hour? Are you getting any orders? We are not getting any orders. Right now it's like a chat session. I was about to go in and get food for myself to take home. Yes, I have. I'm a breast cancer survivor. I went the past year. I've been to the doctor 85 times, not 65, 85 times. They pretty much told me I was probably dying and they're going to prolong my life to I don't even need chemo. But I had a right mastectomy and radiation. But I have a port. I have a port for no reason that we are getting removed on Thursday. Left with a spacer, so yours is getting stretched out to put your implant in. Mine, my implant went right in, but it's real tight. It's real hard to do because of the radiation. Where'd you go? Are you on any hormone medication? Because we were talking about that earlier. And I'm waiting for an answer to a question that I asked 3 times now. Where are you? Let me see. I missed something. Head home and be safe. And getting them Julie, what'd you ask? I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I'm ready for spring, for sure. Have to be strong for mom, absolutely. Play with your titties. Donna. I don't know who Donna is. Where's your mod? He's here. Oh, I think he's told me to go home and be safe. We were getting something to eat and going home. Hold on. Yeah, my port's coming out Thursday. I've had it a year for no reason. I have to go get it flushed every month. Your port has to come out, or mine? Mine's coming out. No super chat because I'm not at 500 yet. Oh, you had triple negative. Is that what it is? TNR? Triple negative something. Hi, Charlie. Oh, yeah, I'm not getting any orders. We're just sitting here chatting right now. There's Sniper. My local time is, I don't even know, 3:07, I think. 3:07. Oh, what's my hair doing? Something. It's doing something. Okay, there we go. Everlance. I need to write that down. And what's the other one? I'm going to write them down right now, guys. The mile trackers, Everlance. Hold on, let me get my notebook. And what is the one that is the app for the phone about the editing, like to put tickers and stuff on? Somebody said it the other night, like Prism or something. I know the one on my laptop is OBS, I think it's called. But wait, what's that? What'd you say that was? Where'd it go? Ever something. Everlance. Everlance. So no, I did not do that yet. But I have been writing them down. That's what I thought. Triple negative receptor. Ugh. I did not know that it wasn't hormonal, though. I knew it was one of the worst kinds to have. Got you. I understand now. So are you in the clear now, or how long ago was this that you had your mastectomy and stuff? Mine was July, so August, September, October, November, December, January, February, 7 months ago. But I have a implant. Like I said, we skipped the spacer. Yes, God bless the DoorDashers. I can relate to that broken black heart as well. Mastectomy and chemo. Got you. And I had the mastectomy and the radiation, no chemo. I did a test. What was it called? Oh, I can't remember what it's called. But it gives you like a score, 0 to 100, of how likely it was to return. And if I scored less than 25%, I didn't need the chemo. And I scored a 7%. I forget what it's called, though. All right, let's see. Yeah. I am a newbie. I've been DoorDashing for a month and a half, and I've been live streaming for 2 weeks. Never done either of those things before in my life. I've been a bartender for 25 years. Got diagnosed with breast cancer, went back to work, quit my job. But I am on hormone medication, so I'm medically induced menopause. So I may freak out here or there. It might happen. You see me get frustrated at times too when I don't know what I'm doing. I am not in Indianapolis, although I have a sister in Indy. Yeah, I'm about to talk to an accountant because my oldest son's dad is an accountant. I just need to call him and figure out what I'm doing with my life. I have been tracking them. I've just been writing them down, but I am putting the app on. Julie. Wow, yeah. Can't read that when that stupid heart is in my way. I hate it. There's a heart that like blocks off the end of my chat. Can't read it. And then I gotta click this one. Oh, I know. Believe me, like I said before, I've been a bartender for 25 years, so my head's on a swivel always. And bartenders are very, very, very good vibe readers. Somebody's talking shit, I know it. If something's about to go down, I know it. And that's just from the experience of being around people for 25 years. Like last night, I was sitting in a parking lot and you guys seen me I had my finger on the lock button of my car. And I think it was Sniper was like, leave immediately. I'm like, I am right now. And he couldn't even see what was going on. He could just see my reaction to what was going on. So yeah, I'm very aware, believe me, guys. And the live stream is actually, what's the words I'm looking for? That's one of the things I like about having the live stream is safety wise. If something were to happen to me and I didn't come back to my car in a timely manner, you guys are going to know before anybody knows I didn't come home last night. You guys are going to know it first. So I kind of like that. Like, you guys are going to know in a half hour that something's wrong. It depends. I try to get out here a little bit of daytime, so like 5, 6, maybe sometimes 7. Sometimes I just get out here at 11. I get a lot of people in the chat later. So I don't hate coming out at 11 because of that. But I also like coming out in a little bit of daytime for the daytime people also. But I'll never be out here in the morning. I'm a night owl. I'm sleeping in the morning. I get my kid off to school and that's when I go to bed till about 3. My schedule is opposite. When you guys are waking up, I'm going to sleep. Well, not you guys, because you're my fellow night owls, I think. But the rest of the world, when they're getting up, we're going to bed. This garbage truck is hauling ass in here. I'm surprised he didn't tip over making that turn. What is he doing? Oh, he knows what he's doing. He's cruising. I thought maybe he couldn't stop there for a second. Oh my gosh. I've never seen somebody drive a garbage truck that fast in my life. I was actually scared. I thought he couldn't stop. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, 8 years. That's amazing then. Well, so did you just go back recently to get the spacer, or you've kept it in that long? I'm confused by that then. Yeah, I get that too, Sniper. Because I think it will eventually. I think we're already off to a great start, guys. Like I said, I'm flabbergasted of how quickly we're moving along. Like I said, so in order to go live, for anybody that hasn't been watching, I've said this before, in order to go live, you have to have 50 subscribers on YouTube. And that was like, getting into the algorithm, getting subscribers before that was like pulling teeth. We got the 50 by my hometown people. I was Facebook live streaming with like my hometown peeps, getting them over here to help to get me the 50 to get going. But I think once the rest of this town catches on to what I'm doing, when that happens, we'll probably start getting to be able to put people on camera and stuff. Some shenanigans. The people of Pennsylvania. Yeah, I don't mind being out. I've like I said, I've only been sketched out twice now, guys. We're not in a terrible, terrible area. Like, I know things can happen anywhere. Believe me, if anybody knows it, it's me. But we're not in a really bad area or anything. No, I'm in Pennsylvania, but I have a sister that lives in Indiana. Yeah, I try to go to bed, even if I was tired and say I tried to go to bed at like midnight, my body would be up at 2 like I took a little nap. Like, what are you doing? It's all messed up. I've tried. And I have, like, when I was still bartending, I would switch it around on a Monday. And then Friday, we'd be right back to where we started. So I just gave up. Like, this is just my life. So, but it's been that way a long time. Like I said, I've been a bartender 25 years. Now, when my kids were babies, it was a little different because I had to be up. It's not a bad looking dude that just walked in the door over there. Anyway. Alright, let's see. I don't mind driving around at night. I kind of like it better because the roads are empty. Like somebody said earlier, ghost town. I'm the only one out there. The vines at night creeping around in the car though with no one out is cool. Vibes at night. At first I was like, what? With the vibes at night. New York, New York. Never been, never been. Pam that comes on is from New York, and so is somebody else that was on. Let me try to remember. Oh. I can't remember. See, I don't know. We had a vote the other night. What was sketchier, the hood or the boonies? And I think I vote the boonies. I'm not sure though, because I don't really go to any hoods. But that's kind of why I don't like to go to Hubbard to go to Youngstown, because I don't know Youngstown enough to know where the bad part is. And there are definitely bad parts you don't want to be in, especially this late at night. Like, there's stop signs and red lights you don't even stop at in Youngstown at a certain time of night. And I don't know which ones they are. So I just don't go over there. Love the hood. What am I chirping? What am I chirping on? Yeah, I have a hard time even falling asleep at night. But in the day, I sleep like a baby. It's just what my body's used to. It's all good in the hood. You're a BAM. My sister was on here a couple Sundays ago talking about BAMs. What made me start streaming? So, like I said, I just beat breast cancer. I was off work. I went back to work. I'm all hormonal. I quit my job. I started DoorDashing. I'm staying with the DoorDashing because of the flexibility of it, being a single mom and all my doctor's appointments and all his sporting events. I can do all that and still come work when I need to come work. And then one night I just had the thought, my mom watches a guy cut grass, and I was like, well, he has 1 million viewers, 1 million, and another guy watches a guy power wash. I'm like, well, surely if people will watch a guy cut grass, they'll watch me drive around my town. And initially we started it with me and my son. It was for us to have more QT time and him to ride along with me a little bit, because he wanted to do some of the editing and stuff. But he's over it for now, and I think until it grows and blows up a little bit, then he might want to come back out, but for now he's over it. I'm not, so here we are. It's addicting. Both of them are addicting. DoorDashing's addicting, live streaming's addicting, because every time, I gain more and more subscribers. And even every chat and every like helps me more in the algorithm. I think, but I'm pretty sure. You were a vampire for 10 years. You drinking blood? Yeah, I don't typically feel unsafe at night, guys. Like I said, there's been like 2 scenarios where I felt kind of sketched out. But other than that, not really. And we did just get a pepper spray and mace, so we got that. I want to get a wristlet that it goes on so I can just like grab it off my wrist. Because what good is having it if it's not on you? But listen, I will knee a dude in the nuts. I will gouge somebody's eyes out. I will do whatever I have to do, believe me. Or at least I will try. And I could carry too, to be honest, guys. We're allowed to conceal carry. I don't have a gun. I always said my kids were too young to have one. And if I ever had one, that we would all need to take like safety classes, especially my teenager. But when they were kids, no chance. But now that they're not children anymore, I could get one now. I'm trying to read this. With sketchy hillbillies having a bonfire on night shift was sketch. Yeah, I don't like the boonies. Basically, I don't like the boonies because, like, what if something happens to my car and I have no reception? That's what I think about. Like, what the heck am I going to do out in the boonies? But I also have 3 phones. One might catch a bar. So we are working with 3 phones, guys. I have the live streaming phone. Then there's a phone right here that has the chat on it, because the chat on the live stream phone vanishes. And then we have a 3rd phone that we DoorDash from. But that's what I think about in the boonies. Or we were out there the other night and I thought we hit something like a pothole or something. And I think about like Texas Chainsaw Massacre trying to give me a flat tire so the whole family can come kill me. But like I said, I watch too much crime TV, so that's where my head goes. And what Sniper said, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Helps me out a ton, guys, especially being a new channel and a new streamer. Is that what they called? I'm called a streamer? I think so. Well, listen, we had that record of 80 subscribers the other night. It was a record. We haven't beat it yet. And I woke up the next day and I was like, you're really a YouTuber. You're really a YouTuber now. Like, somehow that made it real. I'm a streamer. All right, let's see. Thank you, OnePlus. I appreciate that. Popping caps and full-on fools. Listen, I'm going to do whatever I got to do to live. Like I said, I was just staring death in the face, making arrangements for my child to be an orphan. His dad died when he was 3. And listen, guys, I'm not afraid to die. I have like kind of different beliefs and paranormal experiences. My fear is leaving my child on this planet without a parent. That's my fear. So I do whatever I have to do. Where am I in this thing? You guys go so fast. The eye gouge is so evil. No, we're not. People aren't still ordering. It dropped off at like what? 2? Right now we're just sitting here chatting. I came here to get myself something to eat and go home, but we're just chatting. I can't even get to the bottom of them. Let me see. And I'm sorry if I missed everybody. I'm trying not to. I'm in Pennsylvania, about an hour from Pittsburgh. Go to Dunkin'. What do we got? 43. But to be honest, Sniper, I think I might be like one of the only... This guy here might be a dasher, but I bet you there aren't very many of us out here right now that if there was an order at Dunkin', I'd be getting it, no matter where I am. Because if there are any of us out here this late, it ain't many. I'm waiting to see what this guy's doing, though. I'm probably going to go get something from Sheetz and go home, though. Dunkin' is all the way on the other side, too. So if I go there and don't get any orders, I got to drive all the way back here for no orders. What's in your mind? Well, Plus Ultra, your pick and name stands out to me. Who's Ultra? Oh, Plus Ultra, I see it. I can't see the picture though, it's so little. Where's my dang thing? I don't know. I was showing you guys the other night and then I lost it. It fell somewhere. And I don't know where it fell. Dang it, I want to see the picture too. You gotta call us chat to be an official streamer. I have said chat a few times, I believe. Yeah, when I turn the camera in on you guys and it's night and I put the light to my face so you can see me, I go, hey chat, hey. Hey chat, hey. You get a little song every time. I don't know why. It's just a thing now. It happens. And thank you, OnePlus Ultra. Whoop whoop. And everybody else that's subscribed, thank you so much. Much, much, much love. So, Christian, I'm going to give you my thoughts on that. I've done a lot of research over the years. So many years ago, I've had paranormal experiences, and I've done a lot of research in the past, I don't know, 15 years. Scientifically speaking, we are energy beings, and energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transformed. So kind of like water to ice to water, or water to vapor. You can see water, you can't see the vapor, but it's still there. That's kind of my analogy there. So that's kind of how I believe and why I'm not afraid of death. And I've had an experience where, like, if you've ever heard people talk about near-death experiences, that I can relate to. So that's what makes me believe that a lot. All right, so let's see. Don't be sorry, you're not going to be able to keep up with every comment. I know, and once it really blows up, guys, I plan on having passengers to help with that, to help keep up with the chat while I'm driving and delivering. And also want to do editings. I want tickers on there. So somebody's going to have to make those edits after every delivery. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do all that all at once. I might be able to try. Like the one guy that's on there, that has the 7,000 subscribers, he has 200 people watching him every time. He does it himself, so maybe I can. Maybe I'll get better. We'll try, but I do have some people that are going to come be my road dogs sometimes. My sister was on with us once. I don't really know how close I am to the New York border. I think the closest part to New York, there was like 4 hours, if I'm not mistaken. Sheets for the win. I don't feel like where I'm at is dangerous at all, Sniper, or I wouldn't sit here. There's cameras everywhere. I'm the only person here. I think there's a truck behind me that just put in for gas. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that later. I can't see it from here. Yeah, you guys get songs all the time. You get random song lyrics that I don't know who sings them. You guys tell me who sings them. They come out of nowhere. Like I said, again, a bartender for 25 years, so we get random jukebox lyrics all the time. We get orders. I came out at like 11. Orders normally drop off like 2 to 3. But normally we get tongue tied again. Normally we get orders up till that time. I came out at 11 and we didn't stop until 2, I think it was. And if I'd have came out earlier, we would have stayed busy probably until, there is a little lull though at like 9. Like 9 to 10:30 or 9 to 11 is a lull also, because you figure you here's dinner, everybody just ate. So there is a little lull between like the late night 11 o'clock munchy people, and then there's another, and then you go into like the bar 30 crowd. I don't know. That just seems to be how it's going for me. We get out here 9, it's kind of dead. We sit in a parking lot. So that's why a couple times I've waited till 11. And I feel like we get more people in the chat later. I don't know. I think people, like I said, people are in their hustle and bustle of the day till later also. But yes, normally we're running orders. This late though, we're normally chatting. Yeah, I could go down a few rabbit holes with you, Christian. We could probably talk for hours. So good morning, BK. We have no orders currently. Nobody, our orders dropped off after 2. We've just been sitting here chatting since. I start off with the coffee. If I was planning on staying out, we had orders coming in, I would already got another coffee. But because I knew they were going to drop off and I was probably going to go home, there was no more coffee. The other night we stayed out all night chatting and started running breakfast at 5. Like, that's how fast the time goes out here, guys. We chatted for like 3 hours. All right, let's see. This time of night is the munchies mostly, or up till now. Yeah, I know cameras can't defend me. Why can't I see this crap? But Sniper, if I felt unsafe at all, I wouldn't sit here, buddy. Just so you feel a little bit better about it. And I'm like right in front of the store. Like if something were to go down, I think an employee would probably see. There's a lot of windows. Let me see. Where are you at, Christian? Where's your market at? I'm about to go in and order my food, guys. What the heck do I want? Let's see if we got anywhere. Oh, we're at 350, guys. That's what? 150 left, that's it. We got that in 2 nights. We got 150 in 2 nights. So I feel like I'm there this week. Oh yeah, New York. Gotcha. And that's 47 for tonight, which ain't too shabby. I'm pretty happy with that. But all right, anybody new to the chat, feel free to say hey. Tell us where you're watching from. If you haven't yet had a second to like and subscribe, go like and subscribe. I'm going to go order some food, and I will be right back. I'll flip you guys around. So we're just waiting a second for my order to be done, but brr, it's 16 degrees here. And you know what I was just thinking, guys? I hope Squish is okay. He was supposed to come back. He cherry picks from home and runs out and goes and does orders and comes back. And he told us to be right back, so I hope he's okay. He never came back. Good night, Sniper. Thank you for the advice, buddy. I appreciate your concern, though. And you're probably right once I blow up here. But I don't think I'm there yet to be too concerned. I have given out a little bit, probably too much information, so we probably just need to start saying near Pittsburgh. I'm freaking cold, guys. I stepped out for a minute, now I'm freezing. They're just waiting on my sandwich. And then I'm probably gonna go home and eat it. And I appreciate you all so much coming on, chit-chatting, keeping me company, liking and subscribing, helping my channel grow. Everyone counts, guys. We did 47 tonight. The record is 80. And I think we would have got there tonight, but the stream crashed earlier. We had 85 people in the chat and it crashed. I had to restart. So I think we would have gotten it without that. Hello, Bass. Welcome to the chat, buddy. But yeah, the last two times we've been on, we'd like reach our max amount of people watching and it crashes. Twice now that's happened. I'm not sure what that's all about, but I was not happy about it either time. Just in case it's on my end, we are going to do the mobile Wi-Fi and hope that never happens again. But if it does, it's definitely not my connection. I don't think it was my connection anyway. But weird how, like Snipe said, when I get to that many people, it wants to crash. I don't know if it's YouTube or what. And I appreciate it, Snipe. I do. And play nice, kids. Play nice. But I'll be right back. I probably just got to grab it and come back out. And they did just put a DoorDash up. They stuck a DoorDash in the window, and my thing is on. I'm sitting here, and I didn't get the order. But I got my food, guys, so we are gonna head towards my house. But I will probably flip the camera a little sooner than I normally do, because I think that's probably a good idea. I'm excited to eat though, guys. I'm hungry. like there's something I need to do tomorrow that I can't remember. Oh, there's Bill's Dependable. That's our taxi. Our one taxi. We have one taxi, guys. That's it. And I bet you he was going to pick up that DoorDash. Because I've seen him out DoorDashing. I know who he is. Thank you, OnePlus. I appreciate that. You as well. Have a good night. I'm going to flip you guys now. So normally I drive home and then we say we have a final chat and then we say our goodbyes for the night. Tomorrow's another day. We will be back out tomorrow. Like I said, probably like 6. I'm trying to think when my son has what he has. I'll probably be out at 6. And then we will run all the way till it drops off, probably till 2 a.m. Although I'll have to stop home at least once. Oh, I got the yawns too. It's contagious. You guys are going to be yawning. I'm sorry. Normally, where's my phone? So anybody that's new to the channel that hasn't been watching, normally when you get flipped around to me like this, that means that we are near the customer's home. We want to protect customer privacy, and normally I put the phone on, I'm looking at the GPS so you can kind of see my face. That's when you get the Hey Chat Hey song. And right now we're going to my home. And we want to protect my privacy as well, so that's why you're looking at me right now. Life is a highway. Oh, crap. Yeah, right now it's saying that the orders are 2 to 10 minutes. But we know they lie. We've proven they lie. At least here they do. They'll be like 1 to 2 minutes and it's busy. And we done sat there an hour. And I don't know why they do that. They do it peaky pay too. Like they're trying to get other Door Dashers out there. Like there's already 3 of us sitting out here, bro. I can't believe I just said bro. Although I say it to my kids sometimes. I definitely got the yawns all of a sudden. I won't be going to bed though, guaranteed. What time is it? 4. I might try to get an hour or 2. Like I said, I was up with the baby all night last night, so, or at least in a half sleep. Alright, let me see if I can read some of these again. I think Snipe's just protective, that's all. I'm his aunt after all. I'm just kidding. But it's okay, I appreciate the concern. And thank you, OnePlus. You also have a good night. See you tomorrow, Sniper. He is my YouTube nephew. I also have a YouTube husband. I don't know what happened to him tonight, though. But I've never been married. I also don't have any nephews. But I do on YouTube. Yeah, there is no traffic. That's why I said there was nobody at that store but me and the employees. That was it. Yeah. That's one thing I like about being out late night is no traffic. The one thing I dislike about night is I can't see the damn house numbers. But, let's see here. So yeah, guys, I will be back on tomorrow evening, probably around 6. That's how I felt about the bar, Christian. I needed a break from the bar scene. Real bad. After 25 years, I think anybody would. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night, guys. Again, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out, chatting, being my road dogs for the evening. All the likes, all the subscriptions. There's a reason. I know that the times that I should be out, but like I said, I don't like my kid to get home from school and me high and by him. And I don't think he gets home from weightlifting until 4. And then also I try to make $400 a week. That's a whole nother story, but I'm gonna try to get a little bit of that daytime. That's 6 o'clock dinner time. And then we might take a break when it lulls out at like 9:30, 10, and then we'll probably start again until it drops off again at 2 or 3. And that alone will be a pretty good day for me. But I appreciate the advice. All right. So we need to end this bet. This guy, I still have it looking. And normally at 400 it'll start dinging because I forgot to end it. So tonight, the past 2 hours we sat just talking, so I don't really count those. And so that would have been 2 o'clock. I got out here at 11. So that's 3 hours. And we made 60. So that's pretty much about my average, about $20 an hour. The 2 hours chatting, that's more for the live stream. And I don't consider it like non-profitable because I am achieving something, if that makes sense. All right, so let's see. And for the week, it started a new week, so that's where we're at for this week. I try to cap at 400 a week, like I said. 400 is kind of my cap. And then, yeah, I've learned a lot already, Christian. Believe me, the live streaming and the DoorDashing. And there's always more to learn, always, no matter what you're doing. My ratings, we're still on silver. We're at 51% acceptance, 99% completion, 93% on time. Customer rating, I did have a 5.0 this whole time until the night before last. And now we have a 4.95. So somebody did give me a 4, and I think it was the guy that I tried to call that didn't answer that I left it. Lifetime deliveries, I'm on 389. Let's see. Somebody showed me a way that you could see your weekly deliveries also. So let's see, last week that we just finished, we did 50 last week and made 376. The week before, we made 434 and we made 66 deliveries. And then I think that's pretty much it to look at on there. So see, right now this says very busy. My location is very busy, guys. We haven't ran an order in 2 hours and it's very busy. So that is definitely BS. Yeah, I just got a W-2 and I'm trying to figure out what I got to do for the taxes this year and paying quarterly and all that. Like I said, I know a guy. My oldest son's father is an accountant, so I just need to call him and heed his advice. Hopefully. But I am going to call it a night, guys. Again, I appreciate you guys, every single one of you. Thanks for tuning in. And we will see you tomorrow. If you haven't yet liked and subscribed, please do. It helps me grow the channel. And we will catch you guys tomorrow. See you then. Bye. Bye. I believe 6, yes. I'll do my bestest for 6. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Maybe. If I could figure out how to... Okay, there we go. All right, bye, guys. See ya.